try to get the lighting a little bit better than what I would like it to be. So at this moment, I want you to go ahead right now. If you are in any of my Facebook groups or on my Twitter page or on my Periscope, I want you to go ahead and let me know you're here. So heart it up and like it up and sign yourself in, say who you are. Remember, it's all about engagement. I know that this is something that may be new. I know you used to be just talking at you. I know that you may feel a little uncomfortable because you're not sure that you should be able to talk. Yes, you better talk to me, because without you, I can't talk. Without you, I can't keep growing and developing and learning and accessing more of who I am, my authentic self, my alchemy code, to be able to support you. So I definitely need you to go out, and I want you to share. And tonight we have a special giveaway that I'm going to be doing on tonight. Some of you are going to be honored with the opportunity to have a copy of my new book, which is called In Pursuit of My Passion. Now, I know you're saying, what is that? What is that? Being in Pursuit of Your Passion is a new ebook that I just completed. It came out of me doing a workshop, and it was on Passion Conference. Know your passion, be able to be profitable and all that. And so my talk was on being able to understand what your passion is and be able to pursue it, right? Because we all are trying to pursue our purpose, but are we trying to pursue our passion as well, right? So we know our purpose is one thing we're going to uncover as we're unlocking our life alchemy code. So once again, I want you to go back and I want you to let us know you're here. If you're on Periscope, heart it up. If you're on Facebook or Twitter, make sure you like it or say that you with the hearts and all that, because that's what it's about, engagement. Without active engagement, and I know it's late on the East Coast because I get text messages every Thursday that say, can you do something earlier? Well, guess what? When I get a call and I sign on for a message and the message says that the call is at 8 a.m. Eastern, I live on the West Coast. So that means I had to be on a call this morning at 5 a.m. So I took the sacrifice. I made the choice. I chose, instead of letting it be a chance, that I would exist in my highest and greatest potential and be around people that I knew could support me in my vision to go greatness. So like I said, I'm traveling a little bit. You may hear more of an echo tonight, but that's okay. New space, same mindset mastery person, same life alchemist, same transformation engineer, but we're going to rock this house tonight because I want you to check in. It's check-in time. I need us to have a check-in moment. So those of you again that are here, just make sure you say hello to me. If you want to reach out, I'm going to get this out right away because people say I always wait till the end. So there it is. There is my webpage, www.efuaspeaks.com. And yes, I'm still running the spring cleaning sessions where you get 2 sessions with me plus a 30-minute discovery session where we have a conversation so we can guide you into the best way to use those 2 sessions that you're going to have with me. It could be to work on your mindset. It could be to work on your business. It could be to set up some goals and look at some visions that you have to plan out a better scope of how you're going to create your flow system and your multiple streams of income. Which reminds me, I gotta talk to y'all about something about having multiple streams of income. So let's take a deep breath, everybody. And make sure you know that Dr. Marrian Efua has checked in with you on today. Check in with me. Let me know that you're here. And I do apologize. Unfortunately, I can't see everyone that's checking in right now, but I guarantee you that the moment this is over, I will be checking, and it tells me who checked in at what time and what they said. So I'm going to be doing a random giveaway later on that's going to get some people to Mexico, and that's going to get some people to the Success Master Bootcamp that's coming up, and that's going to get some people a exclusive copy of my new ebook, which is called Pursuit of Your Passion, In Pursuit of Your Passions, absolutely positively. And let me tell you, it's free, okay? But what I will do for you for Success Masters Bootcamp is I will give you the opportunity to be a part of that. I will also give you a huge another opportunity because I have 3 spots left for the trip to Mexico. So if you really want to go and you're ready, we got to get ready to take that risk. Let's take another deep breath right now. Today I put on the fragrance of lavender, and I think that I grabbed my clothes. And I also grabbed eucalyptus. And those are really good fragrances when you just really want to center yourself, when you really want to have a little bit of healing. For those of you that have talked to me outside and have been coaching with me over the last couple of weeks, you know that I've been challenged in that area. However, I have overcome it and continue to overcome it. So I want you to get into this quiet space with me as we begin to check in. Just let me know what you're doing. So I got Jabril over on Periscope. He's going to send me a couple of things if there's anyone that comes in. I think that I see Venus. Hey, Venus. Thanks for checking in with me, Venus. Make sure you say who you are and what you're doing and all that good stuff, because we're going to be giving away some stuff. Go ahead and hit the most important button besides you telling me about you. Remember, I just did a post about networking. We got to share the love. If we're going to have an exponential existence, that means we have fulfillment. That means we have focus. That means we have freedom to enjoy our lives. We have a financial security. We have personal security. And we are able to love, love, love. So show some love and show that you are wealthy and in abundance by sharing out this video tonight here that's called Check-In here on the Thursday Night Thought Session with Dr. Marrian and Efua. I am so excited with y'all. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. And to all you on Periscope, thank you for all the hearts up. Jabril said I'm getting a lot of hearts up, so I greatly appreciate it. Go ahead, and again, I got the website up. For those of you on Periscope, the address again is www.efuaspeaks.com. But even to get better, just run on over to Facebook, like the Mindset Mastery and Money page. I am live on Facebook in that group. That's how you want to do Periscope. I'm going to keep coming back over here for you. But I want you to know that I need you to go ahead and join us in our exclusive group that is on Facebook Live. And I don't open that group up to everyone. I'll allow you to join while I'm doing the session. But after that, once you're in, you're part of the community. You're part of the exponential family. That means you get access to all the resources. You get access to all the on-fire people that are in this room. And let me tell you, these folks that I deal with are awesome. I'm talking about from experience to education to business knowledge to programs to products. You want to be part of a community that can have a reciprocal and a residual revenue, both physically in cash money, but also in relationships and referrals. I cannot get beyond that. Too many folks are focusing on this. And like I told you, I'm not going to have you thinking I'm going to make you a multi-millionaire. It could happen. It might happen. Most likely it will. But I want you to know that my focus is to get your thinking together. It's to get your heart aligned with your thinking so that your actions begin to manifest that innate information. Yeah, remember that? The I am, the innate information that is awaiting activation for manifestation. That's what we're really doing this for, to unleash that life code. I want you to check in with me. I want you to tell me that. I see folks over there at Periscope that are asking the questions, and you know what you got to do in order to check in? You just let me know you're here. Reach out to me. Join the Facebook Live group. Don't be ashamed. Share it out with 3 other people, and let's have a good conversation, because without that, then I'm just womping. And there's no action. And what is faith without action? Dead. How do you take the momentum and how do you spread that? It just makes you go, go, go. Think about those balls. They used to say, they don't have them out there too much now, those pendulums. You know, you would pull that one ball back and then all those balls would start moving. But that's what the catalyst is that's inside of you. That's the amount of alchemy that you have inside of you. That's the amount of vision that you have inside of you. So I need you to check in with yourself, and then check in with me. Make sure you understand that where you're going in your life, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not sorry, but I do apologize, but I'm unapologetic about what I'm about to say. We're going to have to learn to stop holding on to the strings and the threads of relationships, places, positions, and people's false possibilities for our life. That's what I said. We're going to have to let it go. We're holding on to too many of those philosophies, too many of those positions, too many of those participation thoughts that we have of people because they've been around us forever. Or I'm used to just being in this. I'm never going to be able to. No one has ever did. The last time somebody tried to do that, they failed. That was them. That wasn't you. Why are you taking on someone else's burden? Why are you limiting yourself? Why are you doubting that vision that's in your mind? Someone said to me today, I got so much to share with y'all. I'm checking in. I told you I'm checking in. Because I want y'all to see how real my life is and how open and transparent I allow people to be with me, because I'm that way with them. And that's a gift that I've been given, that people can talk to me. And I listen non-judgmentally. And I really give them that space to be authentic and real. So I'm in a group, a meeting, and this man says to me, he says, people out here in Arizona don't stole my ideas. The last time I shared my idea, somebody stole my business idea. And I said, do you know that there are a lot of imitators, but there's only one original? When I was growing up, there was a commercial that said, is it live or is it Memorex? And they had one with the great Leontine Price. And Leontine Price would hit this great concerto soprano note, and she would crack a wine glass, and then they would play her back on the Memorex tape. And then see, could it do the same thing? It broke the glass, but it took longer for the tape to play. Y'all hear me now. Y'all stay with me so you can understand where I'm going. It took Leontine Price 3 seconds to break the glass. It took the Memorex tape of her voice almost 30 seconds. Because see, an imitator doesn't have the exact code. An imitator didn't get the release of that vision. The imitator didn't get the real code, Alchemist code that came with that vision. Yeah, they might be able to open up a widget store, but they don't know where to get the best widgets, and they don't know how to match them up, and they don't know how to price them, and then they don't have your personality, and they don't have your wisdom, and they don't have your hunger, and they don't understand their purpose the way that you do, and they don't understand their passion the way that you do, and they're not aligned with people who are supporting you in that vision. Oh my greatness, that feels good to me. That feels absolutely, positively splendipitous. That's all I'm saying. So if you're feeling it, just like it, high five me, do something. Because I'm feeling that. Why are you putting your mind, listen to me, go back to the basic law of attraction. Where your focus goes is where your energy goes. So what are you focusing on? That man was busy focused on what someone else did versus putting his own actions in place to manifest that vision that was given to him. Hey, to activate that action for manifestation. He was too consumed by what was going on. Oh yeah, it's check-in time, y'all. I gotta check in because I'm getting people calling me and texting me, and I'm so honored and blessed by that, because that's what I asked for. I asked for people to be able to touch and reach out to me and gain insight. And a little later on, I'm going to put up a post that's going to tell you, if you text me at 480-269-1038, 480-269-1038, and you put in the words TNT. Put in the words TNT, you will have a great opportunity to see how you can work with me. And the lady said yesterday, she said, are you serious? This is what it costs for me to get all this done? Absolutely. And I'll talk about that a little later, but I want to stay on this ideal of checking in, of being in pursuit of your passion, of maximizing your greatest asset. What's your greatest asset? It's not your education. It's not just your community of people that you work with. It's not just your family upbringing. It's not the amount of zeros in your bank account. It's you. That's why I had to say mindset mastery and money. Because once you master your mindset, money will magnetize to you. Because your mind will be focused on the things that are about wealth and abundance and fulfillment and freedom, to love, to live, to explore, to communicate, seize all possibilities, to excel at your exponential existence. Now, some people say to me, Marian, I just want to stop living paycheck to paycheck. Well, what that look like for you? How much more money do you need to make? How much more time do you need to put into place? Some of us have some habits, some thought processes that limit us. So we have to be willing to reach out, network, connect. See this? Can't be like this. Oh, I just want you when I want you, bye. I just want you when I want you, bye. What relationship works like that? You think it feel good while you're there, but then when they gone, you be like, oh, wow, what I'm doing? What's the purpose? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I got somebody texting me. That's why I keep looking to the side. I'm like, girl, I'm on live. I'm on live. Go on live. Right? But I want you to understand that tonight is all about me and you checking in. And if you're on the replay, don't think that you're missing out. Or Periscope again, you need to get over to Facebook Live. Look up Mindset Master. Matter of fact, say, do the @ symbol at your choice, not chance. The @ symbol, your choice, not chance, and to get you right into the room. And that way you can communicate better, because even though Jabril's over there, Jabril, what are they saying over there? I don't have anything on Periscope. I just want you to know I got to deal with people who are interactive. I got people over here in 2 different groups that are interacting with me. So here on Facebook and here in Success Masters and here in the Divas group. So thank you. It is important for me to give back and pour back because I know what it meant for myself. Someone asked me my story, right? And I had to tell them that I grew up comfortable and I grew up with a messed up mindset about being comfortable. I understood what it meant to be what I call a little colored girl growing up in an urban city, but I was comfortable. I talked about what it's like to get caught up and have a child at a young age at 14 and have, get with your teenage love, and then you have more children, and then you struggle and you go through college, and then you finally wake up and you get to college, and so all these accolades y'all see on me, there's an undercurrent to that. There's divorce, there's abandonment, there's poverty, moments of poverty, moments when I had a big old pretty SUV that I couldn't afford to put gas in, so I had to walk the 10 miles to go work for $10 an hour to make sure I had the money to get to my job that I have this terminal degree for. I'm coming real with y'all because I want y'all, this is not a joke. So when I say I know how to unlock the code, I know how to unlock the code. When I talk about pursuing your passion and knowing your position and restoring yourself to those real positions, not the ones people have predicated and predicted upon your life, but the one that you agreed to do when you first came into this existence. I know. Some of y'all like, ooh-wee. I hear you over there. I saw your little thing. Ouch. Yeah, that is an ouch. When you begin to think about all the things you allow, that puts responsibility on you. Somebody taught me this a couple of years ago. They say if you point, how many fingers you got point back at you? Pretty much. We are responsible for ourselves and not anyone else. One of my favorite, y'all know my boyfriend is Warren Buffett. Shh, don't tell nobody. But my ace is John DeMartini. And what's something that he said to me that resonates in me on a regular basis when he says, check your priorities. And what he means by check your priorities is whatever you prioritize or you believe is most important is the thing that's going to impact your success, your wealth, your continuation of that success and wealth, or it's going to stomp you. Now, what I'm about to say, get ready, it's what I call below the belt. But I had to, just even thinking about it, I remember the pain that it came to me. I'm a mama. I became a single mother after being with the same person for my entire teenage and three-quarters of my adult life. And as a result of that, I had to get it below the belt because I was like, I got to take care of my children. Oh, my children. I got to stay at home with my children. I can't leave them. I'm so used to just working at home and going away for a couple of weeks and coming back in and taking care of my children. And I had to have a reality check that, yes, my children are a priority, but if I can't feed them, if I can't give them shelter, if I can't give them water, the 4 basic things that every living thing needs is food, water, shelter, and safety. And if I'm lacking, if those 4 things are not a priority, then I don't really prioritize my children. I really am not going to prioritize a mate if I don't prioritize my own self, my own wealth, my own health, my own mental stability, my own spiritual balance. You will not be successful in relationships. You'll have many, but you won't have a successful one. I know. That was below the belt. I warned y'all. I said it was for me too. I had to deal with that too. Whatever you prioritize is what's going to be prioritized when it comes to you having your success, your wealth, and your health. Oh, we got plenty of excuses. Oh, my baby, my children, my husband, my wife, my mama, my daddy, my brother. Hey, guilty as charged. Been there, done that. Even as a life alchemist, I had to recently battle with that dilemma of family, influence, and ties. And was about to sacrifice what I know I can't. So I was allowing myself to expose and allowing myself to be exposed to environments and people and concepts and paradigms, thought paradigms and physical environments that were not beneficial to me. And my purpose and my passion and the service that I was put here to do. Because while I'm worrying about that thing, there are thousands of people who are waiting to hear Marrian Efua and to get that book in their hand, or to hear me talk on Thursday Thought Session, because that's the place they're at right now, and that's okay. So I give a lot because I understand I was once there. And it wasn't until somebody came and took me by the hand and said, "Did you notice that you're in a room full of people that you keep saying you're not qualified to be around? And they want to hear from you." But that was that mindset. That's a mindset that we have allowed and accepted. And don't get me wrong, I say don't be angry at your families or your religious leaders or your cultural leaders or your gender people. Don't get upset about that. Listen, they went through the same thing. That's why they did it to us. But now that we know better, we do better. Taking a deep breath. I tell you so much I want to say. So much I want to say. I forgot I was going to tell you. From Jabril, what was the other thing I said I want to tell them when I first got on? If anybody remembers what else I said, I got to make sure I talk to you about that. You let me know, because my time is winding down. Listen to me. Whenever you want to do something, I always say these 4 things: mind time, vision time, money time, and action time. So I respect time. So if I tell you I'm going to be on from 8 to 8:30 every Thursday for our thought sessions, that's what I'm going to be. If I tell you I'm going to give away these giveaways, I'm going to give them away. So those of you that are here, even on the replay, you're in the Success Masters group, you're on Periscope with me. Hey, Periscope. Y'all been hanging tough these last 4 weeks. I love you and appreciate you. All you got to do, thank you for the hearts. All you have to do is go ahead and go over to find me on Facebook. I'll also put the link in again on Periscope, on Twitter. And then, but the most important thing, just go to efuaspeaks.com. It'll get you to me on all social media, as well as I am going to be continuing to announce this. Now listen, 2 sessions with me plus a discovery session, okay? I'm doing it for $179 for the month of April. I'm calling it Spring Cleaning Sessions. Okay, we're doing spring cleaning. When we clean in the springtime, we get rid of all the junk we done collected over the summer all year long, and we hold these rummage sales and we sell stuff, we give it away, we throw it away, we burn it up, we repackage it, right? So that's what we need to do with our minds. That's what we need to do. We need to come back and look at some of those visions, some of those thoughts, some of those things we want to get done, and let's walk through and let's see what we can do. Spring cleaning session. Let's look at those thought paradigms and those emotional paradigms that are hindering us. Let's have a session. Now, before we get into the meat of those 2 sessions, I need to talk to you one-on-one, and I'm going to have you do a questionnaire. And that questionnaire and that first conversation we're going to do, that's complimentary. It's all about you knowing that you want to talk to me and understand my style of supporting you. And it's also a way for you to understand and get clear on where you want to go. Clarity is important. You can't function in confusion. A little chaos, you can still kind of move around and maneuver and see what has to be done. But when you're stuck in chaos, in confusion, you can't do anything in confusion. Chaos you can work with. Confusion, no. So I want to help you get clear on what it is you want to do, how you want to do it. I want to help you tweak some things that you've been holding back on or that you've been working on that haven't actually been going there. And so it's just our time. So all you have to do, again, is to make sure that you text me TNT. I need you to text TNT, Thursday night thought session, to 480-269-1038. 480-269-1038. We're gonna see if we can get this up on the screen, okay? And we're gonna try to get it up on the screen so you can know. But text TNT to 480-269-1038. All right? And then that way you'll get a chance to have a conversation with me and we can see if that works out. Now listen, just do what you gotta do. It's $179. And those of you that understand what is it doing, okay, we'll work on that, but we gotta have a conversation first. Don't count yourself out yet, okay? I got a question, I just need to see it. Yep, this is gonna go all the way to the month of April, but you need to have a conversation with me now and talk to me now about what we're gonna do, okay? All right, thank you. So we're gonna text that number. All right, and the next thing is I wanna give away a copy of my book, In Pursuit of Your Passion. In Pursuit of Your Passion. And so to do that, here's what you have to do. I'm gonna look and see who shared out tonight's broadcast. Tomorrow morning when I rise bright and early tomorrow, I am going to look and see who all shared it out. And whoever shared it out, I'm gonna take your names, throw it into my magic juju bag, and I'm gonna pull out your name, and then you're gonna each get a copy. Two of you will get a copy of the book. It's an ebook, so it's gonna come right to your email. So make sure that you are here, and I will inbox you and get your email, and you can talk to me about that. And if you need at that time too to talk to me about becoming part of the spring cleaning sessions, you can do that at that time too. But I'm going to be giving away 2 copies of my ebook, which is Pursuit of Your Passion. You'll get that. And for the 3 spots that I have in Mexico, now listen. I have folks inboxing me, calling my office, calling me, asking me about going to Mexico, or they typing on the bottom of the picture, oh, I wish I could go, but, oh, I want to go so bad. However, you either do or you don't. You will or you won't. Turn that I can't, into I can. That's all you have to do. So all you need is a travel passport ID, which is less expensive than the traditional passport, but it still takes 6 to 8 weeks. So we're really pushing time. The longer you wait to try to get that document. But here's the thing. Let me stop right here. Time out. If you're over 20, you should have a passport. You should have a passport just in case. Just in case somebody says to you, the person who can again text me the word escape to 480-269-1038, the word escape. The first person to text me the word escape will have an opportunity to get a partial scholarship, which will take your cost of the early bird price to half. But don't text me if you don't have a passport, or you're not going to get up tomorrow or nor later. Yeah, probably tomorrow or Saturday, and go get you a passport. Because it won't do you any good to have the scholarship. It won't do you any good. Okay? And if you're on this broadcast and you mention, what I want want to do, Jabril? What should we have him do for the BOGO you told me to give away? We're doing a BOGO. So if you have a person you want to bring with you, if you pay in full, you can bring that person for our Soul Sister price. Now, Soul Sisters is an elite group that we have that started out this process. So I'll talk to you about that. But you have to be able to pay in full. And I don't care if you're paying the in full for the early bird price. But if you are, you can bring a friend for half of the early bird price. I know, y'all. I'm feeling good today because I told you I'm checking in with y'all. I need those 3 seats gone, but I need to be gone with people to be on it. She said, I don't have one, but it's up and coming. I know that's right. Just get in the groove. Make it a goal. Commit to it. Listen to me. There was a time in my life. That's a song we sing at Agape. But there was a time I had to put $5 direct deposit into my savings account. Y'all ain't hear me though. I got a terminal degree, but I was in such bad shape. And I wasn't getting paid a lot of money. You don't get a lot of money right away. They just pay you the minimum, the entry level, right? So, and I only had like one or two classes. So I had to put, from my paycheck, I would direct deposit $5 every time I got paid. So that's $10 a month times 12 months. Sometimes we got paid an extra week or something. So maybe that was, 26 times a year. That I'm putting this $5 in. So when you do the math though, but I never touched it. I never touched it for 5 years. I never touched it for 5 years. And then I took all that money and I locked it. That's when I started investing. That's when I started doing things that can benefit me and my children, so I would never be in that situation again when I couldn't afford to put gas in my car, or when I had to limit or exclude my portions to ensure that my 6 children were strong and healthy, right? I just did just enough. So I'm keeping it real with y'all. Every excuse you got, I got it too. I had it. So now we just got to move forward. We know we can. I'm an example to prove to you that you can get past it. Okay? So go ahead, text escape to 480-269-1038 if you're going to be willing to get a passport, you want to come. And if you text me and you think you want to come and you can pay the early bird price in full, you can bring a friend for 1/2 of the early bird price. So basically you're paying, it basically works out to being the full price, but you get to bring a friend, okay? Basically it's full price, but you get to bring a friend. So y'all just split it down the middle. Hello, cooperative economics, yay! All right, so do that. Thank you for joining me here tonight. We've gone over about 3 minutes. Again, here's our website for you to go to, efuaspeaks.com/products. That can get you directly to the links for the cruise, directly for the links for the sessions. You can, and the books. You can also go ahead and text TNT to 480-269-1038. Thank you all for spending this time with me on today for the Thursday night thought session. I just wanted to check in. I wanted to remind you that, I feel like I'm going to cry about this in this moment, but it's like you got to trust and believe that you are enough right now. It's just that right now, like I said before, you're in that cellophane wall, that room made of cellophane, right? I don't even want to say Jell-O, because Jell-O is a little thicker than cellophane. I just want you to know you can still push it, you can still move around a little bit, but it's tight. You really can't get where you want to go. I want to help you get past that. I want to come through there. I want to come through there with my wisdom, my commitment, my consistency, my knowledge, the systems. And I want to be able to slice through that cellophane wall so you can come on out and breathe. That you can come on out and know that it's your time. It's your time. And that it's your choice. Like I said last week, it's your choice to escape. It's your time to manifest all those things that you have inside of you. So we will talk again real soon. Peace and blessings. Okay. Periscope, I want to thank you all again for being a part of our session tonight. Remember to go and text 480-269-1038. 480-269-1038 TNT to get all these specials, and join me on Facebook on Mindset, Mastery, and Money. Until next time.